Hey, what's up, guys? So you're probably wondering why I have spandex on. It's something that I'm going to discuss right now. I'm actually about to head off on a cycling trip, so not an actual road trip on a bicycle. Holy cow, that would be a lot of work. Anyway, right now I'm on a cycling trip, so I decided to make this video in regards to talking about what are 5 things you can do in regards to actually losing weight if you really need to lose weight. If you're trying to lose weight fairly quickly, your body has its limits. So if you really want to lose weight quick, just starve yourself. Just become anorexic for 2 weeks. Just don't eat. Don't eat. Don't drink. Take a lot of laxatives, so that this way you literally shit out everything. You'll lose weight real quick. You might lose too much weight and you might kill yourself. That's the dangerous way to do it. I would not suggest doing that. Sorry, I'm kind of watching my bike. I always watch it when it's up there because I don't want it to go flying. But it seems okay. Anyway, for those of you guys that are looking for, that saw that, you're overweight a little bit, or, you're not at the weight that you want to be at, or you're looking to get into shape, you don't have the type of body that you really want. One thing you could do, this is what I do, is become a cyclist. Yes. You don't have to go all out and put on spandex and look like a gay retard on a bicycle, but that's kind of how I look, with spandex, looking like I'm homosexual or something. Just get on a bicycle and ride. Yes, the spandex does look a little weird, but the thing is, I actually like it. Honest to God, I love it. Really, I really do. And if you actually ride a bicycle, you would know why. Because, if you ride a bike, especially a bike like mine, after 45 minutes to an hour, your crotch, doesn't matter if you're a male or a female, your crotch area tends to become it tends to deal with some pain based on the seat. No matter how comfy the seat is, it always tends to feel it right down there. It gets tense, and I really don't want to talk about it, but cycling pants really help out a lot. That's all you need to know. They provide an extra cushion for the seats, especially if you're a cyclist that's racing, like I usually do. I usually like road biking because I like to do it, but that's one way to lose weight really quick and tone up your legs fairly quickly, either because you're using your legs the entire time and you're not really resting. It's a constant motion. You don't have to add resistance. It's just a constant motion in general, where your legs are always going like this, your feet. So yeah, it really helps out a lot. Another one thing you can do, I don't do it often, but I started doing it, is swimming. Swimming is a full body exercise. Actually, so is cycling. Believe it or not, you work out your upper body too, because you're trying to balance yourself. Swimming is another one, full body workout. You do it that way and you're fine. You're using everything you have to stabilize yourself, and you're using both your arms and your legs to maneuver. And then on top of that, you're breathing. You're limited on your breathing, so your body tends to become more efficient with its breaths. So swimming helps out a lot. Another thing you can do is weight training. Weight training does help. more weights to get strength. You can decrease the weight and add more reps between sets to increase the mass or the definition of your physique. That's another way to do it. I generally tend to keep it lower because I'm already at such a high weight anyway. I really don't want to do it. And plus, I like the tone look better. I don't like the big bulky look. Based on how tall I am, becoming bulky is just gonna be it's gonna be a mess. So I'd rather not. I want to actually fit into my clothes. I don't want to have to go everywhere shirtless. Anyway, another thing you can do is you could actually, let me think here. Another thing you can do is you can actually run. Running does help a lot. It's the same thing as cycling. Literally, running and cycling are the same thing. It's just one is on a bike, the other one's actually using your feet. You're using your feet overall. You're doing the same motion. It's just one hits the ground and the other one doesn't. Like one thing is on a bicycle, the other thing you're actually like doing that motion on the ground. So yeah, that's how that works. Another thing you can do is, let me think here. What is another thing? Yeah, weightlifting, cycling, running, swimming. Oh, you can take, generally what a lot of people do is they tend to take like, either like an aerobics courses or like, Zumba classes or something, or like martial arts. Those workouts there are generally like ridiculously tough, and they will shred your weight really quickly. If you know what you're doing, because if you really don't know what you're doing, then your body's not going to do much. Like, you could go have a workout all day, but the thing is, you got to remember, eating is 80% of the work for getting your body. It's not the actual workout itself. The workout itself just benefits it. It's the eating and the proportions and counting your calories and, disciplining your mind from eating sweets all day and from doing other things and watching your weight. The actual weight itself doesn't matter, but it's the BMI that matters more than the actual weight itself. Honestly, I really don't care as much how much I weigh in general. Obviously I do care, but the thing that really bothers me more is my BMI and body fat percentage. That's the two things I care about the most. I don't care as much about my actual weight in general, like how much I really weigh, like 200 something pounds. That doesn't bother me as much. Yes, it does bother me at times whenever I do step on the scale and after not working out for a while, then I'll start to think about it. Okay, wait a minute, maybe I should get back maybe I should actually get back on the workout plans and doing stuff into the gym, into these things, and taking care of all that stuff. Yes, that I do tend to get worried about. That's an indicator for me to get back into the gym. But the thing that really kicks it for me is the BMI and body fat percentage. Those are the two things I worry about the most. And usually whenever your weight in general kicks up, generally your BMI and your body fat percentage tend to kick up too. So that's where an indicator is like, that's why it would indicate for me to actually go and do it. But those are 5 different things. If you have any other ways to lose weight and stuff, just hit it. Just throw them in the comments below. Anything in terms of running, lifting, swimming, or cycling, anything where it moves your body fairly quickly and you actually have to use some muscle in it is generally a workout. But and another thing is, another trick to lose your weight quicker, if you're really trying to lose weight, you know, if it's hotter outside, I would suggest actually lowering your intensity a little bit, just slightly, just a little bit, so that this way you can actually make it through there, through the workout and stuff. But generally, it is your weight that'll do it. But anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go because this video is kind of getting way too long, and I really don't want to keep you. So, if you have any more comments about or any more certain types of advice to get people to motivate themselves or do certain things outside, or any sort of workout in general, power walking does help, but it's the same thing. It's kind of like running, except it's a lot slower. But if you have any more tips on how to lose weight quickly, other than, I mean, like legit tips, please don't troll. I'm being legit here. If you have any more tips on how to shred weight quickly, please post them in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video. All right, later, guys.